what's your evaluation about your summer? Still not so happy about it? How do you feel it?
I always have very high goals every World Series, so I cashed 5 times. The year before was 4 times. Some people would be happy with that. I'm not one of those. In the big events, I didn't do as well as I like, but you know, one of these years I'm just going to kill it. I know I will. It's just, you know, luck goes like this sometimes.
And yesterday you said something about 5 bets and 6 bets and these young boys that are not playing exactly the way they should be in the main event. We Brazilians, we have just 3 guys in the money, and we had a lot of them playing. Maybe because there's a lot of people that comes from online. So what kind of tip can you give us to have some more people in the money next year?
Well, I think I think a lot of the young players who play online, they're used to playing 20 big blinds or, you know, 30 big blinds, but the blinds go up very quickly. So they feel the pressure to move all in and 4-bet and 3-bet, all this with, but this is 2-hour levels you have in the main event. You have so many big blinds. You have 20, 30 big blinds can last you a long time, but I see people going all in, 4-betting with really weak hands, and it's just not good poker. It's just not a consistent way to keep going all in and hoping that you hit the flop and hoping that you win the coin flips. It's just not a consistent way. And if you think about the best players, the really good ones, they don't play like that. They see flops. They don't put 5 bets in. If they put 5 bets in, they have aces. They have kings. They don't have ace-4 suited. I see all these guys do that. I'm saying, you know what? Okay, big deal. But you have a big ego, so you're trying to wave your thing around because you have a small this, so you're trying to go like this. Let the kids do that. That's for kids, and it's immature, and it's like one of those things that long-term it doesn't have value. It actually hurts you a lot more than it helps you.
And this year we had like the big one. What do you think about this kind of buying tournaments? I mean, it's so over the normal ones. We had like 100K last year, and it was already big, and now $1 million tournament. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the thing to focus on is that $111,000 from every entry went to charity. So a lot of money was raised for a good cause. Outside of that, you know, just billionaires and poker players who can afford to somehow scrounge up enough money to play. So as far as what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's just a tournament, you know. It's 1-hour levels. It's pretty fast paced. It's just a regular tournament. But when you talk about how much money is raised for a good cause and the, you know, attention that gets, it looks good for our industry when we do things like that.
And Jason Somerville, he said in an interview for Poker Listings that you helped him with his issues and how he could do it. He said with your help he could do it better, and now he feels better. He's playing very well. How did you help him with this? What kind of tip did you give to him?
You talking about poker or the other one?
The other one.
Oh, the other one. You mean his sexuality?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we're in a day and age where the idea of, you know, homosexuality, who cares? I mean, really. And, you know, he was a little bit worried about coming out. I said, you know what? People like you before. And if they don't like you now, that's their problem. You know, they're crazy. But 98% of the response was good. And I told him it was going to be good because poker players, most of them are, you know, forward thinkers. We're not living in, you know, 1880 where people still think homosexuality is a sin. It's, you know, it's a good thing for that to happen. And I hope that he, you know, sort of triggers other people to feel comfortable saying who they are. Because what's the difference? I don't care what you're sucking on. I don't care what you're having sex with. It's none of my business really, and I don't look at you any differently.
And I asked Phil Hellmuth if he was better than you in golf.
Who was the better golf player, you or Daniel?
We're probably pretty close. Daniel's better now, but
you had some lessons with Tiger. Did you
yeah,
get
that helped. That helped a lot. No, I mean, of course, just hanging around with him was cool.
Now I want to know what you think. You're a better golf player than he is?
Than Phil Hellmuth?
Yeah.
I think if I couldn't beat Phil Hellmuth in golf, I would have quit a long time ago.
And in poker?
Same.
Okay. Perfect.